Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Ciocca Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram of Flemington, here in Flemington, New Jersey, to check out this brand new 2024 Jeep Wrangler Sport S 4x4 in Anvil. That's the color, black cloth interior, but this is not the 4xe that we saw a while back. This is the all-gas 3.6 liter V6 engine with the 8-speed automatic. I'll put that 4xe review at the end of this one, and you can let me know if you're looking at a Wrangler. Are you going to go 4xe or are you going to go gas only? You let me know as we go through the vehicle. So let's dig in. Front end of the Wrangler Sport S in the Anvil. Like the color with the flat black full spread of LED lighting up front. Turn signals though are standard turn signals. And then as we come around, we got our 2 recovery hooks, as you can see. And then as we come around to our wheel and tire setup, we've got a 17-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel with the Army Jeep on the center cap. Now these wheels are wrapped in Nexen all-terrain tires, 245 on the width, a 75 series sidewall 17s, all 4 corners, 4-wheel drive. Moving on out, I do like the Anvil paint here on the side view. 4 doors, plenty of room. Now, we have 9.7 inches of ground clearance. Now, the puddle under the vehicle, that is the condensation dripping off the AC. It's hot out. I have the air conditioning on inside the vehicle. That's water, not fluid. As we move in closer, we have our trail rated 4x4 badge up here. Jeep Wrangler in black down below. Flat black side view mirrors, flat black front and rear door handle, left side fuel filler cap. Up top, we do have the black roof. This is a soft roof up here. Rear end of this Wrangler Sport S. Very flat, very boxy, but we do have the wiper tucked in behind the big spare. LED lighting in the back, tow hitch. We'll go over those numbers when we check out the engine. We're under the hood of this Wrangler S, and what do we have for a power plant? We have Jeep's 3.6 liter naturally aspirated V6 engine, mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, 285 horsepower, 260 pound-feet of torque. Max towing on this Wrangler S, 3,500 pounds. MPGs, 18 in the city, 23 on the highway, 20 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, you know what? Jeep always puts a ton of options on these vehicles, so here we go. Base price for the 24 Wrangler 4-door Sport S 4x4, $36,595. And then we have a ton of options. Once we add in all those options, which we'll check out when we go through the window sticker, and a destination and delivery charge of $1,895 from Jeep's Toledo, Ohio assembly plant, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $57,160. So let's check out the interior. Front door panel on this Wrangler S, we're going to go hard black plastic into our chrome door handle. We do have our power mirrors on the door, soft armrest, cargo net, but this door is removable. And now as we come in closer, we do have a nice large brake and accelerator, the all-season mats and the carpeted mats in the cargo area at this time. Seating wise, manual seats for both the driver and the front passenger, black cloth. We do have like some gold stitching to kind of lift it up a little bit, but easy to manage, easy to clean out. Front passenger door panel, same as the driver. Up top, plastic, more of this cloth with that gold stitching. Nice grab handle into the heat and air vents. And then underneath, we do have a nice large glove box. Up on top of the dash, we do have a couple of rubberized areas where you can store some stuff so things won't slide around. And then we have the 12.3-inch Uconnect 5 wireless CarPlay Android Auto. We don't have built-in nav in this one, so all the nav will come through your phone, but we do have media. We do have our Sirius XM and our other HD radio stations. There is your dual climate, where you can manage that from the screen along with your heated seats and heated steering wheel. or you can do it down below. So I like the redundancies in place. We can Bluetooth our phone. We can go to our vehicle settings, manage all of these settings like our lights, door locks, and all that other stuff. We can go to our dashboard. We can go to our off-road pages because this vehicle is made to go off-road, where you can go ahead and get your vehicle dynamics up, your accessory gauges up if you want to see those, your pitch and roll data, and then we can go back to the beginning. We have our controls in here, and we have our general settings where you can get your driver profile, headlights, and all that stuff are in here, seat options, key off options, and all that jazz. So it's really, really quite good. We go to the reverse, nice large backup camera with trajectory, super clear. So I'm liking that. Back to park, and you're good to go. Now we have two heat and air vents underneath that. Push button start right over there on the left. Here's our dual climate. Redundancies right down here with our 3-stage heated seats for the driver and front passenger, and our heated steering wheel. So no need to use the screen if you don't want to. Underneath that, we have our engine auto stop start on or off, traction control off, parking sensors on off. Here we go with our select speed shift. That's going to take you down to 4-wheel drive low if you want that on. You can turn your screen on or off. Now underneath here, we got a 12-volt for power. Here are the window switches because the doors do come off, so you got to put the switches in here. Here's our media controls, aux jack, USB-C, USB-A, and then underneath there you have auxiliary switches where you can hook up like a light bar or a winch or something like that, all pre-wired. And then here is the gear shift with the Army Jeep on top of it to go through this 8-speed automatic. Here is our shifter to shift into 2 high, 4 high, neutral, or 4 low. They got you all set there. We have a manual emergency brake, 2 cup holders, and then a really nice looking Army-like, military-like key fob, unlock, lock, remote start, panic button, and we have Jeep on the back. We have a nice soft armrest, even though it's soft touch. We open that up, and we have an area for storage in here with a removable tray right there. We open that up, and then we have a larger area for storage with more USB connectivity. Jeep steering wheel, leather wrap wheel with that gold cross stitch, Jeep emblem on the horn button, round bottom wheel, but I got plenty of room to get in and out of this boxy Jeep. We do have controls for your telephone voice commands over here, controls to the digital portion of your dash. On the right, you got your cruise, as well as safety suite controls. No paddles. On the left, stalk, high beams, and turn signals. On the right, front and rear wiper. Down over here on the left, you can adjust your headlights and your fog lamps, brighten dim the dash. And then we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. And then we have an analog digital combo. Right, there you go, analog gauges for your speedometer and tachometer. And then you have a digital display on the insert, and that's going to give you more information that you may want to see when you're going down the road. Overhead console, SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. We do have a framed rear view mirror with dimming function. And then we have a panoramic roof. Now this is a soft top roof, but it is an automatically opening roof like a panoramic sunroof. So we can just hit the button. It's one touch and you hold it in, and this roof will go all the way back, and I mean all the way back to the rear of the vehicle, and then stop. And you have a huge opening. You can see the roll cage in here to protect you from an accident. But now we can bring it back, and we have to hold it in, and this huge panoramic soft top roof is going to come back. So instead of just the glass moving like you would in a normal panoramic roof, you have the whole roof moving with this giant soft top. Really quite cool. Now our sun visor with your home link right there, and vanity and a light. Does it slide? Yes, it does. Sitting in the back of the Jeep, I have the seat set for my driving position. Nice flat top, but if you're a tall person, even though it's flat, you got this roll cage in here, you might hit your head. So just be mindful of that. But once you get in, you got plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees at 5'11". You got the cloth all the way down, seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger. In the back, we have 2 heat and air vents. There are the switchgear for your windows, and then 2 cup holders, rear door panels, same as the driver, with the soft touch on the armrest. And then the back seats, same color combo, a little bit skinny on the headrests, but they feel good. They have a nice look to them, easy to keep clean, and you can sit 3 across in the back, so you can fit 5 people in the Sport S. Getting into the cargo area of the Wrangler S, you just come to the back. There's the handle right next to your spare. Pull it open it up. Look how wide that opening is. The tailgate moves open very wide, and then we can lift up the glass. And now we got a big, nice square opening. Rear seats up, 31.7 cubic feet of cargo space. Come to the back. Here are the Jeep carpeted mats. And then we have a spot underneath here. We got like a little cooler underneath there. We got some tie downs and whatnot. And then we do have this little panel here you can open. When you open that, you got your jack right underneath that. So they have that stowed nicely. In the back here, we got a 12 volt. We got tie downs. You can see the roll cage all the way around for safety, especially with the top that opens all the way up. And now, if you want to get your rear seats down, if your arms are long enough, you can reach through, or if they're not, you can come to each door and put them down. We're going to do it that way. You pull and the headrests do automatically fold down, which I do like. Now we come around to the other side. We can put that one down. There we go. Sorry about that. And now, with this big square shape, and since it's a 4-door Wrangler, 72.4 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this vehicle. Another thing I do like on the back of the tailgate, we do have a plaque back here, which says Jeep Sport Utility 4x4. It gives you the 2-door spec, the 4-door spec, what your water fording is, gives you all the measurements, so you know, in case you're out on the trails, how much water can I go through before I have myself a problem. So I do love how they have this up here. And then, of course, you got your made in the USA, developed in Auburn Hills, Michigan, built in Toledo, Ohio since 1941. It's a nice touch. Jeep window sticker, here we go. 24 Wrangler, 4-door Sport S. Base price. Standard equipment. We got that fuel tank skid plate, transfer case skid plate, transmission skid plate. They got you all set. Then we have the first big option, preferred package 24S, and the paint. And then another $1,500 for LED headlamp and fog lamp group. Another $11.95 for the trailer tow and auxiliary switch group. Another $19.95 for the convenience group. Another $13.95 for the safety group. Another $4,500 for the 8-speed automatic anti-lock 4-wheel disc. And another $39.95, $4,000 for that Sky One Touch power top. Woo! That is a lot of money, folks. Fuel economy estimates. Made in Toledo, Ohio. Take this baby out for a spin. All right, we are out on the road in this 24 Jeep Wrangler Sport S with the gas-only action with the V6. And I got nice flat windshield, right? Easy to look out of, big huge side view mirrors, no problem looking out the rear view mirror, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that jazz. in the Jeep for safety. LED lighting up front and out back for safety as well. 9.7 inches of ground clearance so I can get some off-roading done. 4 high, 4 low. It is just a fun vehicle. There's no doubt about that. It's fun. Now it bounces you around a little bit when you're going down the road, jostles you around a bit. That's the way it's going to be. And you're going to get wind noise coming through because you got this soft top that opens up all the way, doors that come off. So if you want a quiet ride, don't buy a Jeep, because that's not what these babies are all about. They're about going off-road, hitting the beach, hitting the dunes, having fun, taking the top off, taking the doors off, and just enjoying a nice weekend out somewhere, whether it's beach, whether it's camping, whether it's hiking, whether it's biking, canoeing, whatever you want to do. It's an adventure vehicle, and it feels good. And I got nice tech. I got the 12.3-inch Uconnect 5, great system, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. Got my off-road pages in case I need those. I got heated seats, heated steering wheel for the winter, because it's going to be cold in here in the winter. I got my auxiliary switches if I want to hook up a winch or a light bar or something like that. I mean, I got a lot of nice stuff in here, but I got a ton of options on this. And the upside, though, is if you don't want to spend all that money on getting the automatic, you can get a manual in this and take care of that problem and save all that money with the instead of getting the automatic, get the manual transmission. I mean, I'm going to try really, really hard to find a Jeep with a manual transmission so we can put one on, but I hardly ever see the manuals get ordered for dealer inventory. They're ordering the automatics. But if it were me, I wouldn't spend all that money on the automatic. I'd go manual. Let me know what you would do. Brakes, stops on a dime and gives you change. Takeoff. Nice linear torque delivery out of this naturally aspirated V6. Gets the vehicle up and moving and down the road. No problem. The 8-speed automatic shifting smoothly. No problem. But I can feel what's going on underneath me with the steering wheel, which I like. But I'm getting obviously a lot of feedback. I'm getting a lot of vibrations out of these tires on this road, and it's a jostling type drive. But I can see where off-road this would be a ton of fun to hoon around. That's for sure. Unfortunately, this is a new car and it's for sale, so we can't take it off-road. Farmer Brown, how you doing? We can't take it off-road, obviously, because it's for sale, and I can't just take a chance on screwing something up off-road. So we got to keep it on the blacktop, but it's fun. Okay, turning radius test. Nobody's coming. 19.4 feet in this baby. Here we go. Boom. And around we go, no problem. Now, if 9.7 inches of ground clearance isn't enough for you, you can put on that 35-inch tire package. Cost you serious dollaries, but then you can get 12.9 inches of ground clearance. So it's up to you. As we whip down the road with the V6. Loving the V6. Love how it feels. Love how it goes to the gear smoothly. But you let me know. We've now seen the Sport S in the 4xe and now in the gas only. So if you're looking at buying one of these Jeeps and this is what you've decided you wanted to get, would you go with the gas only V6 or would you go with the 4xe? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you on that. And if you're not going Jeep, where are you going to go with this fun weekend off-roader type money? Is it going to be the Ford Bronco? You let me know and put it in the comments. But I do want to thank Ciocca, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram of Flemington for allowing the channel access to this 2024 Jeep Wrangler 4-door Sport S 4x4 for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everybody.